Hey everyone, this is Vil. So in this video, I am not just going to talk about some of the features of Printify, but I will try to really explain some of the things that you need to understand about this print-on-demand supplier, what you need to know to make a better decision whether you should use this print-on-demand provider or you should go with another option. By the way, I do have an ultimate guide of comparing all of the different print-on-demand platforms on my main channel, so I will leave a link down below in the description. Definitely check that video out. Also, I do have discounts for everything that I talk about, so again, all of the links down below, and every single week I give out one of my courses completely for free, so make sure to press thumbs up on this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel to enter the competition. Now let's jump into the video. Alright, so first of all, let's start out with pricing, because when it comes to print on demand, let's be honest, you have very small margins compared to other e-commerce businesses if you would be creating your own products. So the pricing that really matters a lot. And if we look at the catalog of products, first of all, Printify has quite a lot of products to choose from. I think they have over 200 different products right now. And as you can see, they have the prices right here. So the really cool thing about Printify is they have much lower, I would say at least much lower prices than other platforms. So if you compare it to something like Printful, Printify actually, and it does depend on what kind of products you're selling actually. Some of the prices for specific products might be cheaper on Printful, but for a lot of products, I would say, or at least the most common products that people tend to sell, Printify provides lower prices. So if we look at t-shirts, which is something that a lot of people are selling, as you can see, Printify actually sells, like if we take this example of Bella Plus Canvas, which is probably the most popular t-shirt in print on demand, as you can see, it starts from $6.76, which is absolutely dirt cheap. I think it's probably at least $4 cheaper than Printful. I don't remember how much exactly it is on Printful now. Obviously, the price changes once you add your designs, what kind of colors you have and sizes and all of that kind of stuff. But believe me, even when you add those things up, the price is still a lot cheaper. So you can go through all of these products, so it really depends what exactly you're selling. But from my experience, from some of the products that I've been selling, Printify definitely had lower pricing. There are some exceptions though, so do make sure to have a look at both of the platforms. And the reason why Printify is able to do that, well, actually, I don't know whether that's the reason per se, but how they differ is that Printify actually is kind of a drop shipping service for drop shipping. So what they are doing, they are just connecting you with different printing providers, whereas some of the other print on demand services, they have their own fulfillment centers. So they actually do the whole printing and everything themselves, whereas Printful is just the middleman. They are just taking in the orders, and then as you can see here, so when you go to choose a product, let's say in this case we are choosing this t-shirt, you will have all of these different print on demand providers. And I did hear before some people saying that Printify doesn't have as great of a quality because they're not doing the printing themselves. But I don't know whether that's always, sometimes that might be the case, but I would say that isn't always, at least always the case, or sometimes it actually isn't the case at all. And the cool thing, actually they changed this, maybe because maybe they got some feedback or something, but as you can see now, actually all of these different printing suppliers, they have a rating, so you can actually see if someone has a bad rating. And as you can see here, everyone has really good rating, but okay, let's say if we go to the bottom, this has only 6.5 rating, so most likely, yeah, it's not a good choice. So you don't want to go with this print provider, even if it's maybe cheaper. But if you go to something like this, like at the top, you have 9.9 rating. So I don't think it's going to be bad fulfillment services or bad printing quality. And so the cool thing here as well is that what you can do is, as you can see here, so this printing provider, it's actually from Czech Republic. and this one is from United States, this one is from Canada, and so on and so forth. So the cool thing about this, what I like about this, is that if you know where your target audience is, your target customer, then you can actually choose printing provider that is closer to them. So for example, if you're selling in United States, you probably want to choose someone who's in United States. But if you are selling in Europe, then probably want to go to this provider that is based in Czech Republic. And you do some things you have to keep in mind as well, is that they do have different assortment of sizes and colors. So in this case, you can see they have 9 colors, here they have 14 colors, so on and so forth, and they have different sizes as well and all of that, and the shipping costs and the printing costs do differ as well. So you do have a lot of options, which I do kind of like. It gives you a little bit more flexibility when it comes to your print on demand business. Another thing, by the way, to pay attention to is that they actually have the average production time. So as you can see here, it's 1.42 days. So that's a little nice bonus as well that some of the other platforms don't have. So you can actually have a little bit better estimate of how long. For example, here we have 5.48 business days. So that takes a lot longer. So when you are writing your descriptions of how long it's going to take for the item to arrive, or if customers are emailing you, you can actually have a little bit better idea when you're replying to those messages and giving out information. So another thing to keep in mind about pricing when it comes to Printify, as you can see, there are prices in the black color, and then you have these prices in green that are discounted prices using Printify Premium. So what this means is basically you can subscribe to Printify Premium and you're getting discounts on all of the different products. So as you can see here, subscribe to the premium plan and get up to 20% discounts on all products. And this plan does cost $29 a month. So you do you need to be making some sales for you to actually make sense to get this subscription plan. But once you get the subscription plan, you can actually save up quite a lot of money, and they have some examples here. And it does depend on what kind of product you are looking at, but it really the price can go down quite a lot. And once again, the price when it comes to print on demand makes a huge difference. So if you can save up, even let's say here you can save up only $1 per product, print on demand is quite a bit of a volume game. So if you will add up that $1 extra over time, it's going to add up to some additional income. Another little cool thing I just wanted to mention is that they actually in their catalog they have a section bestsellers. So they show you what products are bestsellers right now, and this is just something that is useful if you don't really know where to start and what products exactly to choose, which products are selling the best. And they even have, in this case, because it's fall now, they have fall bestsellers, so basically the seasonal bestsellers. So this is something also that is very cool. That they actually give you suggestions based on real data rather than just guessing what might be popular. And do keep in mind also that if you want to sell some products that Printify doesn't have right now, they do add products constantly. When I first started out using this software, they had very few products. I think they had, I don't know, just a fraction, maybe 20% of what they have right now. So they always add new products. And also once you subscribe to their service, they are sending you out emails, and they do actually allow people who are using their services to vote on which products they should try to release next. So I feel like that's very cool of the company to actually do, to actually listen and get feedback from the people that are using the service. So the next thing that is very important to pay attention to is the integrations. So as you can see, Printify has, I would say, at least all of the main integrations. So it really depends what kind of platform you are working on. So if you're working on Shopify or you're working with e-commerce, it's WooCommerce, it is very easy to connect your store with Printify. It's literally just installing an app or a plugin, one click, and that is it, and then the products automatically sync, and you really don't need to do anything. So look at all of the integrations and see whether they have the e-commerce platform that you are using. And the cool thing I like about Printify as well is that they have Etsy integration. So if you decide to sell your products on Etsy, that can be just additional stream of income that is actually really good. I use Etsy and I'm getting a lot of sales from Etsy. So just something to keep in mind. Different platforms have different integrations. So when it comes to the actual store, and I'm not going to go through the whole tutorial, this is just a review of some of the things that you actually need to pay attention to. So I'm not going to explain everything, but couple of things that I really like about Printify is, if you look right here, they have this button here, copy. So once you have, let's say, your design here, the cool thing is, let's say we set which printer we are using or which supplier we're using. We have our product, so in this case, let's say Bella plus Canvas t-shirt, and then we have chosen the colors and we have chosen the sizes. So instead of doing this manually for every single new product, what you can do is you can just press the copy button, and then it's going to copy this design and create exactly the same design. So then you just need to press on edit listing, and then you just change the design of the actual image that you're applying on your product, and that is it. So that makes this work just so much faster. And you also can you can also copy too. So basically, I haven't showed this yet actually. Let me see where it is. So if we go to my store, or actually no, let's go to my stores. You can actually connect a few different stores. So on the free plan, if you're not paying anything, you can connect up to 5 different stores. So for example, let's say if we have a store on Shopify or Woocommerce, we can just we add all of the products to one store, and then we can copy those products to different stores. So from Shopify, we can automatically copy those products to Etsy, and we don't need to do all the manual work creating all of these products all over again. So that I found that very convenient. And just to show you, just press to connect, and as you can see, here you have all of the different platforms that they integrate with. By the way, just to mention, when it comes to pricing, as I just said, they do have you can connect 5 different stores on the free account, and you can have as many designs as you want, unlimited amount. And if you do upgrade to the premium plan, where you get up to 20% discount, you can also connect 10 different stores per account, and again, unlimited products as well. So I'm not going to go through the whole process of how exactly you create your products. It's very similar to all of the other platforms. There isn't anything that's very different. The only thing I would say with Printify, to be honest, when it comes to mockups, they are pretty boring. Printify doesn't really provide you, at least right now, they don't provide you with any cool mockups. But when it comes to creating the descriptions and all of that, different variations and everything, they make it very simple. So definitely some props with that when it comes to user interface. And when it comes to orders now, because I'm on a dummy store, so I don't really have any orders here, but basically you will have your dashboard, and you can actually you just need to press one button, I think maybe twice, and then you get your order fulfilled. Or you can actually select that you get your orders fulfilled automatically. So literally, once you get a sale, you don't even need to open the software to fulfill all orders. Everything is done for you automatically. And if you really have no idea how Printify works in general, then maybe I should have said this at the beginning, but it's very simple. You pick your products, you customize them, and they, by the way, do have different customizations. So you can have small design, you can have all over print like they show you right here. Then if you want, you can order some samples. Actually, if you get the premium plan, they give you a few samples for free, and then you publish the product to your store. Literally just one click, that's it. The products sync, and that's it. And then again, once the orders come in, If you set the fulfillment automatically, then everything is done automatically and you don't need to touch anything, which is absolutely brilliant. That's why I love print on demand so much. Oh, and by the way, last thing I wanted to mention also is that when it comes to customer support, they do have a very well developed help center where you can find a lot of information. And I don't know why right now they don't have the live chat, because they always used to have live chat and it used to be really good actually if you had any problems. I don't know whether that's because of the situation that's happening right now and they are overwhelmed, because they are actually doing a lot to help you out. They are if some supplier is not able to fulfill your orders, they do automatically find other suppliers to change those orders and so on and so forth. So maybe because they're very busy, they don't have the live chat right now, because I don't know why I'm not seeing it, but usually they do have, and hopefully when things go back to normal, they will have a live chat that is very quick and very useful. So I hope you found this video useful. As I said, I do have some special discounts and bonuses, so there are links down below in the description. If you found this video useful, make sure to press thumbs up. Also check out my main channel where I talk about online business, digital marketing, all of that good stuff that might be useful for your business. Stay awesome and I'll see you soon.